I saw! They were stolen! The babies! The eggs! Something took them! Big as a cow! Big as a house! And many legs! Too many! If I showed you, you could bring them back! You could bring them back! Map! Show me your map!
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and picks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much. Much! Bring them back!
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly. She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
I've spotted something.
Tell me, have you heard any news?
Nothing good. The void woken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and I'll stand by your side. But prices will go up, even for one of our own. Buy now and buy often.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, Dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
Keeping it together, Reed. You're safe among things. Never forget it.
Poor little monster beaver baby. There's only one way. Yes, there's only one thing to do. Papa! Yes! He wanders, he roosts, but he is special. He can help people, can keep him safe. Did you find him? Did you find... Yes, yes, yes! What?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, you're right.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong.
Scion works. You do not disturb.
Behold, cock-cock-co! Behold! It is I, the magic cockerel. Be not frightened by my splendor! That's right, Coco! None tuck tuck tuck! How you holding up? What is this? Papa? Papa! Papa? Marge? Marge! Oh, Marge! She was a good sort. I'll mourn her with my mourning. Go!
The rooster looks his son over, first with one beady eye, then the other.
He has my eyes. Buck, 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 but I see nothing but the void lurking behind those pretty peepers. Kill him now or he will go! Kill us all later. Papa?
Please, take it. I didn't.
Good choice! Good choice! Oh, gosh! And I'll give you a little something for your trouble after.
It hurts. Take it. I didn't. No, it hurts.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, Ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
What? Nothing less than the wisdom of the ancients.
Vapid fiction, long the origin of the heart.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Bishop Alexander was slain by singers. Outfits in a dark.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
don't come over.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Hello, mister.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies round here.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird. We're waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's going to find his mum and bring her back. That's right.
I think he's an idiot. And when he gets back, I'm going to tell him so.
This fish is ugly.
Hello, mister.
The little boy...
Hello. Cool. How did you know that?
Mister, have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime. The truth hurts, but they'll get over it.
Kids are resilient. Tell them the truth.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears. Ben looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too. After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
You're cold. So where's Joe? It's okay to say you don't know. You don't have to make stuff up.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thank you, mister. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, mister.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
I'm all right, as long as I don't do too much.
Never forget it.
You, stranger! What are you doing here?
Good. This town has enough problems. Tell me, have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey cloak, a look of madness in his eyes.
The Magister's eyes narrow, and her lip curls as she assesses you.
It's vital that you report anything unusual. We must know. Is that clear?
He arrived in Driftwood some days ago, dressed as a tinkerer. He bought and sold a few knickknacks. But we thought nothing of it until our brothers started vanishing. As soon as he knew we were onto him, he ran. We think he's hiding in here, but he's a canny one. Now, be on your way. Who knows where he could strike next?
You can stay there with the dirty lizards and Joe's mum until you're cured.
nothing to show for it.
I'm Danny.
What's even
I'm
the point?
Alexander. You're the sorcerer, Mary Lane. Take that, sorcerer. Dallas, get her.
You're dead, Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, mister. Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does he? I don't want to play a Void Woken. They're mean and ugly.
And Dallas will kill the Void Woken. Blam! Like that.
And sorcerers have source collars to protect them anyway.
I hate this game. I smell cabbages.
I'm approaching
There's
this
sauce around here.
I must be.
Alexander, you're dead.
Get her, Dallas. Get that sorcerer.
Who would do this?
Go away, Dallas, or I'll slaughter you.
I don't care if you tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You can't just charge in here and ransack my business.
There's a murder on the loose, and you're thinking about your business.
I have rights. You've no authority to storm in here like this.
We have the authority of 4 missing magisters. And if we suspect you're hiding their killer, we'll throw you to the damned Voidwoken.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work. If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
Hugh, tell me, have you seen a man acting suspiciously near here? Grey cloak, grey beard, satchel slung over his shoulder? Blast! Well, if you do see anything odd, report it immediately. There is a foul creature lurking in one of these shadows, and we will find him. A sorcerer. He arrived dressed as a tinkerer, but then magisters started disappearing. As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers? He was seen with the effects of one of our company. Not only was he behind her disappearance, he brazenly flaunted it in the tavern. We chased him to this factory, but lost him on the docks. Now, I have a patrol to complete. If you see anything, tell me.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his knife.
Fascinating. Most fascinating. Oh, my. What do you want?
With a small grin, the dwarf glances between you and his handiwork and shrugs.
Indeed I am. They can close our schools, but they can't take away what I've been taught. Besides, there's still so much to learn. Times are hard. There's not much gold to be made in scholarly pursuits. I can't ignore my first calling, though, especially when there's so much to learn. Yes, as it happens, I need to see the effects of eating these fish firsthand, if you understand me. Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish to learn more about. Care to choose?
The fish instantly churns your insides. You double over in pain. A sudden vivid sensation of floating in darkness assails you. There's something in there with you. Something. Hungry and corrupt. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased.
I see. Well, I'm sure it was nothing but a side effect of the fish. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures to the fish.
The fish is indeed malignant. Humans are affected by it in the same manner as other species. Thank you, but no. I can only allow for 1 specimen per volunteer, or my findings could become flawed. The fish you ate is known as yellow ridgeback. Quite a cunning breed, often used in concoctions to increase alertness. But this one, touched by the void itself. Who is to say how such a creature might alter an alertness mixture? Seek out somewhere that peddles alertness herb mixes. Adding these unique ridgebacks might make quite the impact. So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell, stranger.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
I'll comb this place plank by plank. I'll find him.
See so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters.
The dwarf peers at an
Fascinating. Oh my, no, what do you want?
The dwarf shakes his head with irritation before turning back to the fish.
You're blocking my light, go away. Nothing wrong with taking pride in your work.
The dwarf grimaces and points the tip of his knife at his handiwork.
Whatever's wrong with these fish is causing a lot of hardship for a lot of folk. I want to figure out what's happening to them. See if there's anything that can be done. Yes, as it happens, I need to see the effects of eating these fish firsthand, if you understand me. Wonderful. Now, I have 2 samples that I wish to study. Care to choose which you'll try?
The fish instantly churns your insides. Everything turns black. A sudden vivid sensation of floating in darkness assails you. There's something in there with you. Something. Hungry and corrupt. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased.
I see. Well, I'm sure it was nothing but a side effect of the fish. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures to the fish.
The fish is indeed malignant. Humans are affected by it in the same manner as other species. Ah, yes, of course, but this mightn't be quite what you were expecting, but the fish you ate is known as crimson bream. Quite a fast, vicious breed. It's often used in the creation of ferocity mixtures. But those use regular specimens, not this kind. Who is to say what might happen if you brewed a ferocity mixture with a crimson bream that's been touched by the void itself? The effects could be quite potent. Seek out somewhere that peddles ferocity herb mixes, but make an addition. One of these, unique breams. So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell, stranger.
The dwarf peers at an
Fascinating. Oh, my,
with a small grin.
Indeed I am. Plenty. These tainted fish are causing a lot of hardship. Yes, as it happens. This brown fish is the last sample that I wish to study for now. If you care to do the honors?
The fish instantly churns your insides, blinds you to your surroundings, but then a vision, towering horrors, the Voidwoken, gathered before a silhouetted figure. You strain to see who it is. Your perspective abruptly changes. Cold, dark water. You glide through it. Black tendrils suddenly creep across your vision. You slow. The darkness consumes you. The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased. The dwarf leans in and peers intently at your eyes.
Spontaneous delusions. Very interesting. But nothing more than a side effect from eating the fish, I'm sure. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures to the fish.
The fish is indeed malignant. Elves are affected by it in the same manner as other species. Perhaps a touch more vivid in their hallucinations, but otherwise identical. Ah, yes, of course, but this mightn't be quite what you were expecting, but, well, the fish you ate is known as the umber monkfish, a remarkably intelligent breed. In fact, its flesh is often used to create intelligence mixtures. Now this monkfish, one that's been touched by the void itself, who's to say how its flesh could augment an intelligence brew? It could prove to be most valuable. Find somewhere that offers intelligence brews, then add this monkfish sample. The effects could be most interesting. So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell, stranger.
The dwarf peers at an...
Fascinating. Oh, my,
with a small grin.
Indeed I am. They can close our sklenty. These tainted fish. Kind of you to offer.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
I'll comb this place plank by plank. I'll find him.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we can get them out, and and you can get back to work. If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work. If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work. If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters.
I'm approaching this the wrong way. I must be.
My friend, for Alexander the Innocent, killed by sorcerers, a most vile incident.
He fixes you with a stare, looks you up and down, weighs you up, the cut of your cloth, the weight of your bag. A moment passes. Then a smile creases his face, a smile carefully constructed to look friendly and authentic, a smile that doesn't reach his eyes.
Greetings, stranger. Looking to ease the pain of a decaying world? You're in the right place. Beers are ordered at the bar, but can I interest you in a nourishing bowl of stew?
He purses his lips. His fingers drum a pattern on his elbow as he assesses you. A lascivious smile spreads across his face. His tongue darts from his mouth to lick the spittle from his lips.
Let me ask you this. Across the world, who is renowned above all others for their exquisite love-making abilities? Well, isn't that a shame? Listen, my friend, there's no lover livelier than a lizard, and for an insignificant sum, I can introduce you to the most luscious lizard the world has ever known.
We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the seven usher us to paradise.
The price, I'm afraid, is not negotiable. And believe me, this really is one exceptional kin lover. You sure you wouldn't care to change your mind?
The money vanishes into his apron.
Now, let me ask you this. What flavour of stew do you prefer? Do you like the strong and meaty variety? Or do you prefer it delicate and fragrant, if you get my meaning? Upstairs on the second floor. Her name is Zara. Pleasure is her business. Enjoy the experience of a lifetime.
He gives you a mischievous grin, then dips his head in salute and turns away.
Keep your eyes peeled, would you?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard?
The bell still rings.
Then you're an idiot.
Do you hear it?
Stop, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew?
Absolutely not. The coffers, man. The coffers, they're to be guarded day and night.
You've got that right, Hilker.
Yes, of course. Of course, my lord.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night?
A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you came, but your friends will have to leave.
She turns her back on you and waits for your companions to leave. A lizard, tall and beautiful, turns towards you. She fixes you with a sultry look, and when she speaks, it's like listening to honeyed smoke.
I'm so glad you've come. Are you here to water my flowers? I've been so lonely since my man went away to fight the coming war. I need someone to take care of me. You're so masculine, darling. Won't you take care of me? Come on over here, big boy, and I'll tell you.
She bats her eyelashes.
What I'm thinking.
Holding your gaze, a shadow of a smile playing on her lips, she reaches for the clasp of her robe. You reach her, and she unfastens it. Then, quite deliberately, she lets it fall.
Oops. Take me.
She takes you by one manicured hand. With the other, she reaches for your face and discovers your truth. You are not living, nor dead. She pauses. She smiles.
Oh my. You're undead. Darling, why didn't you say?
Her world explodes in ecstasy.
Good morning, lovebirds. Holy hells, an undead! Again, Zara? Really?
You know me, Gil. Leave him alone, Gil. This one's mine.
Listen, Bonebag. We're killing you and we're taking all your stuff. That's the deal. Ready?
mine. I'll yield to none.
with me, please. Today has been hard. Oh, my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
She returns the smile with interest, a twinkle in her eye.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, you should leave.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again? Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in ecstasy.
Then you're an idiot.
What on earth is that noise? That would be my stomach, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew?
Absolutely not. The coffers, man. The coffers, they're to be guarded day and night.
Yes, of course. Of course.
Curiosity kills the cat. Forget the sense of bored joy.
my darling. You're so very good at what you do. I hope you're not sore about what just happened.
She returns the smile with interest, a twinkle in her eye.
It was worth it, wasn't it? Now, baby, you should leave.
She thinks for a moment.
Do I want to go again? Do you know, lover, I do want to go again. Come here.
You fall into each other's arms once more. The world explodes in bliss.
Curiosity kills the cat. Forget to send to Fort George.
See my stomach. Perhaps I could
You're
go
willing to risk
downstairs
Fort
for
Joy
this
for one night with a lizard?
Absolutely not. The coffers, madam. The coffers, they're to be guarded
Yes, of course. Of course.
Curiosity kills the cat. Forget to send to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
He gives you a nervous grin.
I did promise you the experience of a lifetime.
His eyes widen. His lip quivers. You expect him to be afraid, even ashamed, but he's relieved.
Oh, thank the gods. They had me over a barrel. You have to believe me. It's hard enough to earn a crust around here, and me and the young'un, we've been starving.
He contrives to look even more pitiful. But then a grin breaks across his face.
Oh, hell, I can't keep a straight face. You're right, there's no young'un. It's an easy way to make a little extra money. But no harm done, eh? Admit it, you had a good time. Lift a finger towards me, and this whole room will rise to my defense.
You let your disguise slip for the briefest of moments, revealing a glimpse of the bone underneath, and smile.
What the hell are you?
Caging anyone up that looks at them all.
What would I do without you, Fruits?
You glad you don't have to wait for somebody else?
All hope destroyed. The path thus ends, the conclusion of a noble bloodline. Who shall rise?
You can figure this out. Come on.
Behind the containers, the fish in one of the barrels shifts slightly.
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad. They're trying to kill me. Or worse, drag me off to Fort Joy. Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want them to take me. I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen, but if you can get out of town, I can escape to Arks. Please, I'll do anything. Just don't let them see me. Don't let them find me. Hurry up! I can feel the fish oozing everywhere. Okay. Go if you have to, but please be quick. If the Magisters even think that I'm here, well, we'll all be sorry. I have enough niter and brimstone to turn this factory into a crater. Please. I don't want to die, but if the Magisters find me, I won't let them take me. I won't. Okay. But please be quick. They'll find me sooner or later. It's just a matter of time. And? What news?
free.
I'm all
You found him! Excellent! Now stand aside!
The Magister steps forward with a smile and draws her weapon.
What? What? No, you said you'd help. You promised. You promised you'd get me out.
You found him!
You, tell me, have you seen a man act...
You, stranger! What are you doing here?
You found him.
speaker's name gives me the willies.
Those are sauce hounds. Halt! The hound smells sauce on you. Plenty.
What is it, boy?
Something got your attention?
He smells a sorcerer.
He smells a
You lying? You said you'd get me out.
And?
At last,
I can breathe again.
There he is. Justice.
Try to escape my sea? Would he be that stupid? Wouldn't he try to escape by sea? Would he be that stupid?
You found him. Excellent. Now, stand aside.
Nice.
You found him! Excellent! Now stand aside!
last, I can breathe again. At last! I was sure I'd die in that wretched place. You have my thanks. If not for you, I probably would have been found, gutted, and salted. I can't just saunter away. Who knows what might be lurking in a place like this? But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to Ox like a cat with its tail on fire. I'm done with this stinking town. I've been asking myself the same thing. I was just enjoying some stew in the tavern, reading over my latest acquisitions, and then I was surrounded by magisters.
He hands you a damp scroll. In between the fish guts, it seems to give details of how to cast a powerful source spell.
Here, take it. That's the scroll that caused all this. I barely got out there with my life. In the kitchens of the tavern, of all places. That cook had it. Offered it for a great price, too. I thought she was an idiot selling it so cheap. Then again, I'm the dolt who ended up in a barrel. But if she has Magister artifacts, she must be the one they're looking for. Oh, of course. I mean, I'm not much of a sorcerer, but I have my connections. Hanag's a pretty powerful source master, incredible control of portals. I've never seen anyone bend space like she can. Last I heard, she was holed up in a house out in Paradise Downs, the farms to the north. There's more than a few magisters around those parts, though. She might still be there, might not. But I pity any red cloak that gets on her bad side.
He pauses for a long moment, his eyes lingering on your weapon.
I mean, okay. Look, if you want something else, go to Blood Moon Island. I'm not giving you a name. I'm not giving you anything. Whoever you find there, whatever you find, it's not on me. But if you really want a sorcerer, go to Blood Moon Island. And that's all I have to say about it. I swear, once I get to Ox, I'm going to have the bath of my life.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
Your fish
Never
stinks of
forget
the
it.
void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Divine order to march against the Angel. Who gains the title most divine?
Come on, lives are at stake.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What are you doing, lizard? Trying to get the drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? Can't trust anyone, especially the likes of you, and especially what's been going on. 7 preserve me. Are you entirely ignorant, lizard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me. 3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it. He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters. They won't listen to me. Not anymore. I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor. If they won't heed my advice, I'll still do what I can. I'll find this devil myself if I have to. This tavern is key. Of that much I'm sure. It would be far too easy for the culprit to hide in such a place. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. You do that. Now away with you. Who would do this? No rest. No rest.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that.
The drink has barely any effect on you, bar a coldness in your ribcage and a wetness in your seat.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim barlight.
Bottoms up. Cheers to you, me, and...
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you. Another. Psh. Give me one good reason.
She stares you dead in the eye and quickly tosses back another glass of ale.
Oh, reckon that was. Reckon that was. Reckon a one too many.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent.
Stew is people and people is stew.
And? What news? And?
We're safe. At last, I can breathe again. At last! You have my thanks. I can't. But once I'm sure the way's clear, I'm running to... I've been asking.
He hands you a...
Here, take it in the kit. I thought she was an idiot. Said, oh, hang last night she might still be there.
He paused.
I mean, I'm not giving... But if you... I swear...
Come on, damn you. Think.
An elf in tattered red robe.
So many
A floorball.
What? Why do you sneak? Haven't you? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from... I was removed from their ranks. The Magisters are... I have to help them. 3 Magisters... He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters. That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves amongst them. I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. You do that.
The title most divine. We wait, we wander and wonder, seeking signs from the gods. May the 7 usher us to paradise.
An elf sways on her chair. She slides.
And that's...
The drink... She slides.
Bottoms up.
Her gaze.
Damien. Another. Psh. Give me one good reason.
An elf sways on. She slides.
And that's... Nothing like a glass of the good stuff.
She slides and...
Bottoms up. Cheers to you, me.
Her gaze.
Damien's. Another. Psh. Give me one good reason.
She dumps a heavy arm around your shoulder and pulls you in close. Her breath hot and sour in your face.
Look at this. This is my story.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps them without finesse, making herself wince, and stares at you intensely.
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. I'll tell you. There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses you, she can change you. She's downstairs. And now I'm different. It's in her lips. It's in the magic. I changed the right way. And then, I think now I'll be fine. You understand how, sometimes you just want to be fine. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. You ought to go see her. Dorothea. She can help. Help. She can help you.
She looks at you earnestly, her eyes gleaming, the twinkle of the amber ale behind them.
I seem good, don't I? Yeah, I do.
My friend, for Alexander the Innocent.
The cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given the surroundings.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Ah, the stew. It's much in demand. You should speak to Loverick if you want some.
The cook acknowledges...
Please, madam, you should not be back here. It's not safe. Sharp knives, boiling liquids, short tempers. Don't underestimate the dangers here. Now, please, I must insist. Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens. It's not safe for you to wander about like this. Egbert told you that? He's a fugitive, supposedly a sorcerer too. He'd say anything to save his own hide. I killed no one.
The cook doesn't respond. You notice that she has one hand behind her back when she hadn't before. The cook shakes her head with a sigh.
You've a very active imagination, stranger. Very active. I'd never harm a person, my sweet. Only dumb animals fit for the cooking pot fall to my knife. The things you're insinuating about me require proof, and it seems as though you have none. So don't you pit your word against mine. You'll only lose. Now get out of my kitchen. I have nothing more for you.
What's this? I found something. This ring, it bears the Magister's seal, and there's blood on it.
I have nothing more for you. No food, no words. Get out.
The cook shakes her head ruefully.
You should have just forgotten about all of this.
Cooking notes. Wait, there's something wrong with this.
claims the title most...
Come on, can't I go and play with the others?
No can do, chickadee.
Bellwether, I need
You're not
those
leaving
reports
my sight for a while
Right
longer
away.
yet.
Mama!
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation. Well, what are you waiting for? Tell me! What? The bloody cook? It can't be. Well, why did Higba have that contraband then?
You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
That he's still guilty of something. I'm not calling off the manhunt until I have that fiend one way or another. As for this cook, do you have any proof?
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my
The Magister snatches the ring from your palm and stares at it.
This is a conduct award. I presented it to Magister Harrick myself. She was the second one to be taken. The cook's been reported dead. I thought she was another victim, but if she had this, she must have been the culprit. There's no other explanation.
He shudders in disgust.
And to think she was so near to us, to me, all this time. It seems I owe you my thanks.
He holds out a pouch of gold. You try to take it, but he doesn't yet relinquish his grasp. With his free hand, he wags a finger in your face.
Keep this ugliness to yourself. I wouldn't want it thought that we Magisters can't solve our own problems without throwing gold about.
He lets go of the pouch and turns away.
You doing okay, boy of mine?
Ma, I'm fine.
Fine, Bub, you're a hero.
Come on, can't I go and
Elsa,
play with the
my
others?
inkwell is
Course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some
Right
You,
away.
chickadee. You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
But Ma...
Bellwether, I need those reports, damn it.
Right away. Come on, can't I go and play with the others?
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
But Ma... Come on, can't I go and play with the others?
No can do, chickadee. You're not leaving my sight for a while longer yet.
Wait until headquarters hears of my success. Perhaps I'll be promoted. Elsa,
You do
my
know
inkwell is
Course,
dry.
sir.
Fetch me some more.
Right away. Ma, I'm fine.